Hello learner, at this point, we will going to explore and see different things. Just continue and have fun. Welcome to Module 1, Arts 8, Southeast Asian Arts. Topic, Elements of Arts and Principles of Design. Objectives, pretest, choose and encircle the letter of the correct answer from number 1 to number 5. Recap, here are the different Southeast Asian countries. Arrange the countries alphabetically and write your answer after the number. For our lesson, the elements of arts. Art, it is the product or process of deliberately arranging items in a way that influences and affects one or more of the senses, emotions, and intellect. The elements of art are the building blocks used by artists to create a work of art. Elements of art: line, shape, form, value, texture, color, space. The elements of arts: line, a mark that is made on a surface or outline, defined by a point moving in space. Can be 2 or 3-dimensional, descriptive, implied, or abstract. The 5 kinds of line. 1. Horizontal line, lines that run parallel to the ground. Number 2, vertical line, lines that move up and down. Number 3, diagonal line, lines that slant. Number 4, curve line, lines that change direction gradually. 5, zigzag line, lines that are made by combining diagonal lines that change direction. They suggest action and excitement. Shape. It has always 2 dimensions, length as well as width. It is represented as an enclosed area that is defined by color, value, space, texture, and form. When lines form together, they make flat shapes. Categories of shapes. Geometric shapes, also called as regular shapes. These are shapes that are easy to recognize and is used in math information also. Organic shapes, also called as free-form shapes. These are shapes that seem to follow no rules. Figures that have a natural look and a flowing, curving appearance. Positive shapes. It is the solid forms in a design. Occupy positive space. The positive space is masked by black. Negative shape. It is the space around the positive shape. The negative space is masked by black. Static shape. It appears stable and resting. Dynamic shape. It appears as if moving and active. Form has always 3 dimensions: length, width, height. Cube, a regular solid of 6 equal square sides. Cylinder, a surface traced by a straight line moving parallel to fixed straight line and intersecting a fixed planar closed curve. Cone, a solid generated by rotating a right triangle about one of its legs. Sphere, a round solid figure or its surface with every point on its surface equidistant from its center. Value refers to the changes in the base color, range of lightness and darkness within a picture. Tint, adding white to color paint to create lighter values such as light blue or pink. Shade, adding black to paint to create dark values such as dark blue or dark red. Those are the categories of value. High key, where the picture is all light values. Low key, where the picture is all dark values. Value contrast, where light values are placed next to dark values to create contrast or strong differences. Value scale, a scale that shows the gradual change in value from its lightest value Y to its darkest value black. Texture, the quality of a surface or the way any work of art is represented. Also refers to the way a picture is made to look rough or smooth. Categories of texture. Real texture. Texture refers to the surface quality in a work of art. Implied texture is something like looks like it should have texture but is actually flat with no texture. Color has three characteristics which are hue, value, and intensity. Hue means the shades red, yellow, or pink. Value refers to the lightness or the darkness. Intensity refers to the brightness or dullness of the work of art. Classification of colors. 1. Primary colors. Red, yellow, blue. Secondary colors. Mixture of primary colors. Tertiary colors. Mixtures of one secondary and one primary. Here is the color wheel. Space. It is the creation of visual perspective. This gives the illusion of depth. It can also mean the way an artist uses the area within the picture plane. Real space is actually three-dimensional. Positive space refers to the main focus of a picture, while negative space refers to the background. Positive space is best described as the areas in a work of art that are the subjects or areas of interest. Negative space is area around the subjects or areas of interest. Principles of design. There are 7 principles of design. 1. Balance. A distribution of visual weight on either side of the vertical axis. Symmetrical balance uses the same characteristics. Asymmetrical uses different but equally weighted features. 2. Contrast. The arrangement of opposite elements, light versus dark, rough versus smooth, small versus large, etc., in a composition so as to create visual interest. 3. Emphasis. Used to make certain parts of an artwork stand out. It creates the center of interest or focal point. It is the place in which an artist draws your eye to rest. 4. Movement. How the eye moves through the composition, leading the attention of the viewer from one aspect of the work to another. can create the illusion of action. Number 5, pattern. The repetition of specific visual elements, such as a unit of shape or form, a method used to organize surfaces in a consistent regular manner. Number 6, rhythm. Regular repetition of or alternation in elements to create cohesiveness and interest. 7, unity. Visually pleasing agreement among the elements in a design. It is the feeling that everything in the work of art works together and looks like it fits. Southeast Asian arts. Southeast Asian countries. Indonesia. Arts and crafts. Batik, wayang, puppetry. Elements of arts applied. Shape, color, form. Principles of design applied. Rhythm, emphasis, movement. Southeast Asian countries, Malaysia, arts and crafts, modern batik and wow, picture image. Elements of arts applied, color, value, form, shape, principles of design applied, pattern, emphasis, balance, movement. Thailand, arts and crafts, silk fabrics, loy kratong, flying lantern, picture image. Elements of arts applied, color, texture, shape, space. Principles of design applied. Contrast, unity, movement. Cambodia, arts and crafts. Angkor Wat, ancient temple, picture image. Elements of arts applied. Form, shape, form. Principles of design applied. Balance, rhythm, contrast. Singapore, arts and crafts. Merlion, picture image. Elements of arts applied. Shape, form. Principles of design applied. Emphasis, balance. Wrap up. Reflective questions. Based on the lessons, what are the importance of knowing the elements of arts and principles of design to the Southeast Asian countries? Number 2, how do you apply the principles of design and elements of arts as a young learner in our new normal e-learning situation? Valuing. Our lesson tells about the different elements of arts and principles of design. How can you apply the knowledge you have learned in your daily lives, like in decorating your bedroom or buying clothes? Write your answer on the box or on a pad paper. Have a nice day, stay safe, and God bless.